and very warm welcome to the Sussex Daily News Channel version 2 YouTube channel. This morning we give you a piece of breaking news. President Donald Trump kicked Harry for his unhappiness when he married Meghan. He sexist dig at Meghan Markle and he wishes Harry good luck. Today, President Trump resorted to one of his favorite pastimes, making a sexist comment about Meghan Markle, all because she dared to encourage Americans to vote when they still with her royal title. Meghan and Prince Harry have not officially endorsed any political candidates, but the couple recently entered the convo by urging folks to cast their vote in November, which the Duchess of Sussex calls the most important election of our lifetime. Mr. Trump saying he didn't like her and that he didn't think her marriage to Prince Harry would last. Trump asked about this at his Wednesday press briefing by a reporter who framed it as Meghan's words being an endorsement of Joe Biden, and he did not respond kindly. The press said, "I'm not a fan of hers," adding, "I wish a lot of luck to Harry, 'cause he's gonna need it." By the way, if you're wondering why most people presume the Duke and Duchess are anti-Trump, it is when this all becomes a homily of the state of American politics that alarm bells start clanging. Given her unequivocal pre-royal criticism of Donald Trump, we know where exactly Meghan is coming from, of course. But it is Harry's intervention which is truly astonishing. Harry said, "As we approach this November, it's vital that we reject hate speech, misinformation, and online negativity." Perhaps he has forgotten how it went down when President Obama marched into the Brexit debate in 2016. Obama was a politician, for here is Prince Harry clumsily urging Americans to use their vote while his wife makes it abundantly clear which way they should cast it. If this is upholding the values of Her Majesty, we should not be too surprised if, come next spring, Her Majesty decides she does not wish to have them upheld anymore. Who is advising Harry and Meghan? The answer, it would seem, is no one, or certainly no one this side of the Atlantic. Yesterday, while the couple were dispensing lofty insights from a garden bench in California, the rest of the royal family were doing the same old stuff. The Duchess of Cornwall touring community projects on D-side, the Countess of Wessex doing a shift in a charity shop, the Cambridges chairing online charity meetings, the Queen having her weekly audience with the Prime Minister. A preachy message to infuriate the palace. The Sussexes say they want to build communities of compassion. The rest of the family have been doing that for years. They do so by not taking sides. If the Sussexes can't or won't accept that, it may be a pretty short review process next March. Indeed, Buckingham Palace also has sought to distance itself with comments made by Prince Harry about the upcoming U.S. election. A Buckingham Palace spokesman said, "The Duke is not a working member of the royal family, and any comments he makes are made in a personal capacity." Harry remains sixth in line to the throne despite stepping down as senior working royal, and members of the royal family traditionally do not vote or become involved in elections or political matters. Broadcaster Piers Morgan condemned Harry for his remarks, tweeting, "Prince Harry poking his woke nose into the U.S. election and effectively telling Americans to vote against President Trump is completely unacceptable behavior for a member of the royal family." Meanwhile, Mr. Mayor said on talk radio, "I don't bully anyone at any time, nor do I feel hard done by or have my own narrative to follow or any bandwagon to jump on. Still think these two need to quietly get on with their own lives, rather than poking and prodding the media into reporting their views, in the process antagonizing the public. I blame the media for giving them the publicity for every little thing they do. Didn't they quit to get privacy? I think we should give them that privacy by totally ignoring them, and that includes the media. He continues, keep out of politics in the USA would be my advice to him. By all means, back your wife, but people get a bit irksome when royalty moves to a different country, always have done. Patently, obviously, what he's doing, particularly after his showgirls comments on Trump, they need to make it right with her father and family. The royal family know how to deal with these two renegades. But his partner on this show, Miss Kelly, said that I wonder if this guy has really thought about things in this day and age. If they want to be woke, that is their decision, but they should not use their royal titles to push their agenda. He's simply too immature for his own good. Most kids who were mollycoddled at every whim or whine turn out the same. The problem with this overgrown toddler is that he hasn't learned when it's better to keep his mouth shut than leave it open. And in the latest update, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been blasted by President Donald Trump's former campaign manager after the royal couple urged Americans to vote in the upcoming U.S. election. Prince Harry told Americans to reject hate speech during a television broadcast alongside Meghan Markle. But President Trump's former campaign advisor, Corey Lewandowski, said he hoped the couple will leave the U.S. He told Daily Mail, they made Britain great again by leaving. I hope they do the same for us. When Mr. Lewandowski was asked to comment on the Sussexes' actions, he took the opportunity to blast Mr. Trump's opponent, Joe Biden. He said, I'm assuming you're asking me because of Joe Biden's record of hateful and divisive language, particularly toward the African American community. Royal sources and experts believe the Sussexes have crossed a line by interfering in politics when they still hold their royal titles. Royal biographer Robert Jobson told the Mail Online that it may be easier if the Sussexes give up their royal titles due to the business and political agenda they appear to want to pursue. He said the couple are now completely detached from the royal family. And a fan comments, those two need to be stripped of their royal titles. They have abused their position using their connections with the royal family for far too long. I'm sure the Americans will appreciate these two preaching to them as much as we did. The Queen will not get away much longer with statements that say he is not a working royal. That's not going to fly much longer, and his titles need to be revoked immediately. Mr. Jobson added, Meghan, after all, holds American citizenship and has always voted. The business about royals not getting involved in politics is less clear when it comes to Meghan or what the protocol should be in this case. But as she is now back living in her country, I am sure many would think it wrong that she is not allowed to exercise her democratic right to vote. However, Mr. Jobson highlighted how it would make sense for Prince Harry and his son to detach themselves from the line of succession. He said, frankly, I think it would be better for Harry to withdraw along with his son from the line of succession to avoid further confusion. And he must to stop Meghan leading him around by the nose. She is a troublemaker. She was in the UK and still is. He will be exiled from the royal family the way he is going, and when Meghan dumps him, which she will when she gets bored, he will find it very difficult to be reconciled with his family. For me, his royal wokeness should keep his nose out of politics, especially in other countries. He's only spouting the rhetoric exposed by his woke wife against Trump. If I recall, her royal wokeness said that if Trump became president, she'd move to Canada. Here, she is still good in old USA and in a Californian mansion with 9 bedrooms and 16 bathrooms, so life under Trump can't be all bad, can it? I hope Harry Wood stays there. She's welcome to him, but I fear she'll soon get bored with him and he'll be running back to the royal fold in the not too distant future. And you, what do you think about this news? Please discuss it with me in the comment section below. If you see my videos so useful, remember to like and share it for anyone you think they also loved it like you. And don't forget to subscribe to the Sussex Daily News channel to not miss any news by me. Now have a nice day and see you tonight.